today we will integrate the consent management that we spoke of yesterday with the privacy compliance program. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you daily see new content on privacy, and we'll, as I mentioned, talk about the integration of consent manager with the privacy compliance program. We have already covered the very basics of what a privacy compliance program is, why is it important for Indian businesses. We spoke about creating a privacy team inside the organization, or maybe an external one depending on the size and volume of data, and also on the sensitivity of the data that you are processing. We did perform a bit of data mapping, we did inventory of the information as well. Then we had a quick look at all the data processing activities that we do to find out if there are any gaps or what personal data between data mapping and processing activities are we actually handling. We then spoke about the basic privacy principles, which included the purpose of processing data, the consent of the user. So we said that we are going to collect minimum possible data required for the given purpose with the consent of the user, right? So we spoke about minimization, purpose definition, as well as consent management. Then we spoke about the policies, the internal document that will help our users, and notices, the external document that will help outside users, right? The principles, the way the principles get communicated. We spoke about data principal rights, vendor management, grievance resolution system, data security, and incident management with respect to best practices related to incident management. Beyond that, we got into details of privacy impact assessments and consent management. We spoke about the basics of it yesterday, and we are going to integrate it with our systems from today, or actually only today. Consent management, as we spoke, it's a process to obtain the permission of the data principal with a very clear purpose, marking consent at each point where we need consent, and asking the principal that if you are ready for this, or if you are okay with this information being shared with us and processed by us in a particular manner, then say yes to it so that we can proceed. This is called consent, right? Taking permission from the principal for allowing you to process this information. The principal should be registered with you, and you or your consent manager should be registered with the Data Protection Board. That's the detail we are going to cover in this video. You need to present the consent in case there is a dispute. So, what about DPDP Act and consent management in relation to DPDP Act? Service providers need to be registered with Data Protection Board if they want to become the consent manager, or if they want consent management jobs to be outsourced to them. Fiduciary has to define the purpose. Why are they collecting data, or why do they have the data with them? They have to look at each and every point, like we said in the previous slide also. Map the data that you have or you want to collect as per the purpose. Look at each of the steps of processing of that data, provided that's personal data, right? And check where all you need consent. One thing is that you have to have the clear purpose and processing mechanism. Second thing is that there could be specific areas, and we discussed this example earlier also. I want to do digital marketing with you, so I need your phone number. Tick. Done. I need to do digital marketing with emails also. I need your email. Tick. Done. I need your address because I want to send you brochures. Well, I don't want brochures at home, so no consent, right? So I can't send brochure to your home. First thing. Therefore, I don't even ask you for your address because I want to collect minimum possible data required for the given purpose. While asking for this brochure, if the customer had said, or the principal had said, okay, no problem, here is my address, then the next point of consent is that, okay, if I am sending that, I might use third-party agencies and share your personal information with your, that is at least your name, address, and phone number with a third party. So maybe at that point, some of the principals would say, no third party. Okay, sorry, no consent, won't send brochure there. So you have to work it out accordingly. DPDP Act in particular says that the consent has to be granular, and the given example that we discussed is a perfect match for it. We asked before asking for the address, we said we need your address to send brochures at your home. You said, no, I don't want. So that means I've got the granular consent only to do marketing with you through your phone number and your email address. And I'm flexible enough to say I'll do it only with these two, not saying that I need your complete personal information. I will sometimes send you SMS, sometimes send you mail, sometimes send you brochure. No. A A proper neat and clean thing is the best thing that should be available there. You ensure clarity of purpose and processing, and of course, once you have established all this, you need to appoint a consent manager organization certified and registered with the Data Protection Board of India. You should ensure that that organization maintains audit trails of each and every consent, and you should also ensure that they give you the option, your principals, the option to withdraw the consent at any point in time. Extending the same example, okay, send me the brochures also. Sometimes later, I think I don't need the physical papers, I don't read them, I just tear them off. So I come back to you and withdraw my consent to send me the physical papers, and you continue to work with me on the phone number and email address, right? So that's about integrating consent manager with the DPDP Act and the privacy compliance program that the Indian businesses should make for the DPDP Act. I hope you like the content of this video. We are now left with talking about the international data transfers, which will start from the next video. Stay tuned with me, subscribe to our channel, and share your feedback in the comment section. Thank you.